In this video I will show you how to create a NurseAssist simulation dashboard. For this I also attached the necessary files. We need the milestone stable FPS installer, so when we install it here we have to stop first of all the recording server. We can now move to local C drive, to the program files, and then we have a milestone folder here with the MIP SDK, stable FPS, and here we have a batch file. So we have to start it with administration rights, type A, and then for each stream 1, and click again. Now we can start the recording server service again. It needs some time to reinitialize the new plugin. So after it started, we can check if the driver was installed correctly. We start our management client. Go to the recording server and try to add a new hardware. We do it manually. You can just click next, and then we will unmark this 2 here. And now we have the stable FPS driver available, so the installation was correct. And now we have to move the demo clips into the right folder. So we have to go to the program files here, MOBOTIX, recording server, drivers, native drivers. Then we have the stable FPS data. Then we click on video, H.264, and then in this folder here there are already the raw files available. So we now have to copy this one here and paste it in the right folder. Alright, so now we have the raw data available, and the next step would be to implement a second plugin to activate batch file, which then activate the PowerShell files. So we have to go to the program folder, MOBOTIX, then event server, then we have here the folder, the MIP plugins, and now we have to copy the batch action folder here. So if you click here, I already added the correct batch files to activate the PowerShell files. Now we have to restart the event server. After the event server started, we will check if the new plugin here is also available in the management client. For this we have to go to only to check, we have to go to the rules. Then I will create a new rule. Just to check, I will perform it permanently, so it's not necessary. We will do not save this one. And when we scroll down, we have now the execute batch action available. So this installation was also correct. And now we have to copy this folder here, the PowerShell Night Nurse, just to the local C drive. It's here, and inside there are the PowerShell files. And also we have to create a folder named stable FPS, for example, for the buffering of the demo clips here. So now we can start the configuration in the management client. Okay, first of all we will add our demo clips here, so we have to go to add hardware, click manually. The credentials are not really necessary, so we will leave it up, only the factory here. Then we will select the stable FPS, and now we will have to go to the local host address. We need it here for 7 times. Six and 7. And now we have to modify the port here. So I started with 109, 110, 11, until 115. So this is quite important that you use these ports here, and then we will select the stable FPS. And click on next. So this was successfully, and also the collect hardware information, and we click next. And now we will name them here. So in this case, the first was the NurseAssist dashboard. I'll also copy this one here. The second one was NurseAssist in bed, for example. NurseAssist falling out of bed. I'll just put this one here. The NurseAssist falling out of chair. The NurseAssist in bathroom. NurseAssist sitting on the edge of bed. And also the NurseAssist out of bed. Then we click next. I will just create a new folder here. Name it NurseAssist. And click on OK. And click on finish. Now first of all, we do not get any live stream here. So we have to click on the hardware. Then on settings. And have just to copy the address here. This one here, I will go here and will copy the path and have to edit one time here and one time on the remote path. I will put the frames per second to 12, and also the video codec here is H.264. And now I have here all my demo files here. So in this case it's the NurseAssist background, and then we'll save it here. And now we have here our live stream, and this one here also for this one. So I have to do it for all the cameras. This one is out of bed. We save it here, and also come in the right stream. And this is out of chair. We'll wait a second, then stream appears. One is in bathroom, should also be available. Yeah, stream is coming. This one is in bed. This one is out of bed. Should be here. and sitting on the edge. Choose also H.264 and sitting on the edge is this one here. And this one should be renamed. Sorry, I've missed it. This is out of room. And we'll also rename the camera again. So I missed this one here. It's not the right one. And also have to change out of room raw. And now we have all the cameras available. The next step would be to define some user-defined events to have the soft buttons available. So I just had to add this one here, and this one we'll name it in bed, for example. Then at user-defined is falling out of bed. Bathroom, not go too much. So this one here, sitting of bed, out of room, and also start demo, for example. So now I defined all the right soft buttons, and now I have to create the rules. And before I have to go here, first I will create the analytic event. So add, and we'll copy the Kepler NurseAssist event here. And now I will create the rules. So in this case, I will add the rule. This would be recording NurseAssist, for example. Then I have to select our analytics event. We'll select the NurseAssist group, and I tell them start recording maybe 3 seconds before, and use device for metadata is correct, and we will stop the recording, for example 20 seconds after. So now we have our recording rule, and now we have to define the soft button rules here to activate the right dashboard. This would be, for example, falling out of bed. Then I have to go to event, click external, user defined, falling out of bed. And then I will go to execute bed file, click on bed file, and will activate the falling out of bed file here. I will edit, click on OK, and then I can click on finish. And now I can just save some time, but I will copy the rule. For example, falling out of chair. Now I have to select the falling out of chair here, remove the out of bed file. Then we have to go to out of chair, click on finish. So we can save some time if copy the rules. Then we have here start demo. And we'll select here the bed file all in bed. This is out of room. Then sitting on the edge of bed. Then in bathroom. And also we need the in bed. And we'll select the right one here. And now we have created everything. So this one I don't have, so it's also fine. Then I will leave it here empty. Yeah, I will exit. So now we have our soft button compared with our bed files, and that's all in the management client for the first. Now we have to open the desk client. So we'll just also change the language right now to English. And we'll log out again to have the language change. So now we'll connect. And we'll create a new view here, for example. I will name it here as NurseAssist, for example. And now, first of all, I will add the dashboard here, just to have the camera, and also the NurseAssist plugin will select the right camera. For example, room 1 in bed. Then falling out of bed, where would be room 2. Falling out of bed. Then we will use the room 3. Falling out of chair. Then this room 4 is in bathroom. Then out of room. So we'll rename it here with 4. And the last one here would be sitting on the edge. So now we'll just click on setup again. Now we have no status and no possibility to trigger anything. Then I will click on setup again. And now we have here the device, the event, all event types. And now I can just drag and drop the buttons here. So we'll just make it here, this one, out of room also. I can change the position and the size just for drag and dropping. I will just leave it here. And then I will click on setup. And now I have all the buttons here available. You can change the position wherever you want. So now if you now click, for example, start the demo, I will move to this one here, falling out of bed, falling out of chair, in bathroom, out of room, sitting on the edge, and now you can symbolize it. Also have a look on the live stream, so everything is prepared and also ready for showing the customer. And also don't forget to activate also the analytic events here. So in the options you have the analytics event here available, and also you have to define how long should this event be searchable, for example for 40 days, and I can make a research and everything is prepared and available. And now have fun to demonstrate our NurseAssist.